Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. If you own XRP, congratulations. If you're a developer, congratulations. And of course, if you are part of the Flare Networks team, congratulations. History was made today. I think many are going to look back on this event and say, wow, I had no idea how big this was. I'm going to do my best to explain why I say that in less than 10 minutes. The Flare Snapshot. It happened officially December 12th at 12 a.m. UTC. And with the ledger index closing at 60,155,580, sorry, not 589, the minuscule fee of 0.002008 XRP with the support from exchanges and wallets that was unprecedented went off without a hitch. This is the start of something very big, combining the best technologies of the Ethereum virtual machine, the XRP ledger, and the Avalanche consensus, creating the most exciting start to see decentralized solutions improve our world within the XRP ecosystem. I'm not overstating this, so please hang in there because you'll see that this is just something that has begun. Someone said, okay, folks, so the Spark token craze is over, kinda. What now? Well, this utility fork directly increases the utility of XRP and the XRP ledger, and truly just has begun. The debut is all about Flare, and it's starting with XRP to unlock value with this Spark token. The Spark owners will be able to contribute to the network, directly increasing utility of XRP and the XRP ledger. This has been bootstrapped by and benefiting holders of XRP, bringing smart contracts to the world, supercharging the ecosystem. It puts XRP in the same arena as other projects like Uniswap, Maker, etc. If you want to compete in this world, you have to build a better mousetrap. Flare has built a better mousetrap. And as Weetzy Win tweeted today, the snapshot is complete, and we wait until they, meaning Flare, finish their Flare blockchain tech and distribute. Based on their formula, each account that was set up properly to receive the Spark token will have 15% of the claimable Spark distributed to them. The future distributions will be over a minimum of 25 months and a maximum of 34 months. For the complete detailed breakdown, please go to the blog dated Tuesday, November 24th, 2020. I'm going to put a link to it in the description below. No knocking on Weetzy's door, please. And yes, Sentiment tweeted out that there was an all-time high of wallets that were new that have more than 10 million. It spiked just a few days prior to the snapshot. Sentiment is going to be joining me again on the 15th of December. Two of them are going to discuss in detail some of the most interesting analysis on XRP in the days of late. Look forward to that. And not surprising at all to see a little sell-off, but let me show you something. This is a 24-hour snapshot of XRP, and you can see that it's mirroring the market cap, which you see here in orange. Currently, we're at around 540 some billion. XRP is still up 97% in the last 30 days. Ethereum is up 20%, and BTC is up 14%, respectively. So back to what's the big deal? Well, I don't have money to burn, and I don't think you do either. And what I mean by that is, let's just take, for example, management fees in centralized businesses. Let's say you're going to get on a trading platform that also offers you an IRA in crypto. And with this centralized solution, you have a 29 $99 monthly fee. That's $359 a year. So if you're age 30 and you start to save for your future, you will have spent over $10,000 in just monthly management fees. If you stick with centralized solutions in this sector, you're going to be nickeled and dimed to death. And as a Spark holder, you have a part now in the governance going forward should you wish to participate. And you also have an opportunity to earn rewards. So being a part of this product that is going to change the world is really something. And developers, they're going to build many different financial products and even outside of the financial world. The financial world for the decentralized finance has really taken off the quickest in terms of adoption, but it doesn't stop there at all. Here on the November 8th video, we were introduced to a separate project, totally separate than the Flare network. This is Flare Finance. They're going to build on the network, and they have identified 6 products that really are quite interesting, expanding the demand of this ecosystem and the XRP token. It's going to look at creating a trading platform with swaps. There'll be yield farming, yield mining. They've identified stablecoin distribution, issuing bonds and CDs, collateralized loans, mutual funds, which is a kind of insurance. It's so interesting to see that this open source network is going to have hundreds of projects on it shortly. And will projects that are currently on Ethereum move over to Flare? Of course. Why wouldn't they? It's faster. It has the low-cost settlement. It has scalability. Let me show you a fun fact from Ripple that came out on Friday. This is a kind of a fun thing they have started. So this Friday, they said that the XRP ledger consistently handles 1,500 transactions per second and can be scaled to the same throughput as Visa's network capabilities. So Ethereum 2.0, yes, it is going to improve their scalability. However, it's coming in phases. And right now, unfortunately, during peak congestion time, fees skyrocket. And so this is still not a better solution than what the Flare Networks has created. Flare, in my opinion, is going to bring another wave of DeFi. So please watch carefully and level up your knowledge in this area. I know you can do it. This is one of the smartest communities when it comes to starting at ground zero and getting up to an expert level in a new sector within this space. So DeFi is now what I want everyone to really get your level up with knowledge. I know you can do it because you've done it before in learning about the Nostro Vostro accounts and the correspondent banking and the way that the money can be driven home to the pockets of immigrants that are sending money home to their countries when they are outside of their home country. And it's been a very steep road for many to get to understand the banking system. But look how many experts there are in the XRP community now. So it's now just a new sector, and that is DeFi. And I can show you hundreds of credible articles, research papers, and videos that spell it out, because the decentralized networks are the future. And XRP is so fortunate to be the native token on the XRP ledger. And we're going to see it used with the launch of this Flare Networks platform. The market will decide the price of Spark. And yes, it's very exciting. But most importantly, you are a part of history. And I'm just feel so happy to be a part of it. And if you want, I did, I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. I took a little nap, but I did, I was participating in the live drop of the token. That was just, it was just really so memorable. It's going to be one of my highlights of being in this space for sure. And then I appeared on Jerry Hall's channel, and I talked at great length about this project. So if you're kind of curious to hear a slightly longer, drawn out conversation, I think it's an interesting video. So I'm jumping to the fluff. Did I do it? Well, 10. Yep, I did it under 11 minutes. I want to talk about Takashi Murakami. He's a cool dude. Japanese contemporary artist, painter, sculptor, does animation. He also does fashion. He was raised in Tokyo. And his original focus when he was in his university days was a style of art called Nihonga. It's a traditional style of painting. This is not one of his, but this is a great example of what Nihonga looks like. This is something that was done in 1924. I love this period of Japanese art. But he's moved on to a new style, and he's not afraid to have fun. It's whimsical, it's contemporary, it's colorful. This is an example of his work, as well as one of the many collaborations he's done. This is with Perrier. His jacket is also his design. Very kind of retro 1960s. And one of the big hotel chains this month came out with a collaboration where they've done his designs in a box of sweets. It just looks too beautiful to eat. And here he is doing some blockchain art prints with some blockchain apparel. And he did this money laundering peer-to-peer blockchain, which I thought was very cool. He did this in January of this year. You can find the apparel on Cherry Fukuoka, which is a specialty shop in a area south of Tokyo. And right now, he has an exhibition at the Mori Museum, which is a place to highlight contemporary artists. And this is always changing. So when you come to Tokyo, you'll find that it's got a different exhibition. You can see that in his sculptures. Take a look at the person standing back here. It gives you the size of scale. These are just really, really quite tall. Here is the building, which is called the Mori Tower, and the museum is at the top here. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip. Of course, you're going to see some of the best views of Tokyo in the round, 360 degrees. There's Mount Fuji. Here you are looking towards the southwest. But they have, on the 52nd floor, they have a restaurant called The Moon. It looks more northeast. It's a great part of the city in terms of view. You're right in the center of what's called Roppongi. So there is just so much to see. This is a must-stop place. Now, for dinner, the Moon restaurant is a little expensive. The sets start at around $100 per person. But here's your tip. For lunch, they have lunch sets that start in US dollars at about $14 for lunch. So this is a perfect way to round out a visit to the museum, and you can choose to do the lunch or the dinner. And then you can tell everybody that you went to the Moon in Tokyo. All right, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.